Hey guys, it's Rachel, and today we are making these adorable succulent cupcakes. These would be a perfect treat for Mother's Day, and I'm sorry that this video isn't up sooner. I just got finished with AP testing last week, and so literally Friday afternoon I came home from school, filmed these cupcakes, and I'm gonna post it as soon as possible for you guys. But anyways though, these would be a perfect treat for Mother's Day. It's kind of a nice change from the traditional bouquet of flowers, and these are great because they are 1, edible, and 2, very trendy right now. Because have you guys noticed that succulents are like the new big thing, it seems like? I guess people like them because apparently it's not that hard to keep them alive. But anyways though, they make really cute cupcakes, and these are actually very easy to make. So let me go ahead and teach you guys how to make these now, and let's get started. First off, into a large bowl, you're going to need 1 stick of softened butter and 1 cup of sugar. Then just go ahead and cream those until they get really nice and light and fluffy. Afterwards, we're just going to crack in 2 room temperature eggs. And by the way, if you guys have followed me on my channel for a while, you know that I normally don't make this recipe in a stand mixer, but today I decided to go for it and see how it worked out. And I have to say, it probably took about 3 times longer to use the stand mixer because you gotta scrape it down and stuff, so I recommend using a hand mixer instead. Anyways, next you're just going to add in a teaspoon of vanilla extract and just let that get nice and combined. Now in a separate bowl, you're going to need 1.5 cups of flour, along with 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And then just give those a whisk. Then you're going to add in half of these dry ingredients to your wet ingredients. Afterwards, drizzle in 1/2 cup of milk. And don't worry if the batter starts looking split, it'll come back together when you add in the rest of the dry ingredients. Speaking of, go ahead and add in the rest of the dry ingredients now. And give that a mix until your batter just comes together. Next, we're going to divide this between 12 cupcake liners. And as usual, I'm using an ice cream scoop to get nice even cupcakes. Then we're just going to bake this off at 350 for about 20 to 22 minutes. And once they come out of the oven, they should look beautifully risen like this. Then you're just going to go ahead and pop them out onto a cooling rack and let them cool completely. For the decorations, we're going to start out with some tan frosting. And I'm just going to frost my cake up with an offset spatula. Then for the sand, I'm just going to grab some crumbled graham crackers and sprinkle this and kind of push it around on top. This decoration technique is super simple. If you have younger siblings, it's also great to get them involved in this part too, and then they can take credit for helping out for Mother's Day. For the base of our cacti, I'm just going to pop on some donut holes. And for the taller cactus, I'm going to squish 2 donut holes together. Then I'm going to use some more tan frosting to kind of create a seamless edge on the side. Since this guy's a little bit taller, I just used a toothpick to help pop it into the cupcake. Just make sure you warn your mom ahead of time that there are some toothpicks in the cupcakes. And now we can work on the decorations. I'm going to start out with my favorite decoration, and probably the easiest one too. It's just these little spikes, and I'm using a star tip for this. You're basically just going to apply a little burst of pressure and then pull your piping bag away. The next design is this one. I don't know what to call it. I'm not really familiar with cacti botany, but anyways, you just kind of create these stripes of frosting. And it's using the same star tip as before. To make the decoration a lot easier, I recommend using a coupler for your piping bag. A coupler is just the white part of the piping tip that I'm using, and it basically allows you to alternate piping tips without taking all the frosting out of the piping bag. Moving on to our tall cactus now, I'm just going to use this V-tip. So you can see you're just going to pull up lines of frosting. And this also works with a round tip. I just like how the spiky one gives it kind of a harder edge. And now our tall succulent is finished. Next up, we're going to make the fondant succulent. This is one of my favorite ones. So I'm just going to roll out some green fondant. Then I'm going to take some daisy cookie cutters and I'm going to cut out 3 different sizes. You want the largest size to be a little bit smaller than the top of your cupcake. So cut out as many as you can. Then I'm going to take a small knife and cut in those slits that go about halfway into the center. Then I'm just going to pinch the petals so you get kind of a spiky tip at the edge. They should look kind of like green snowflakes. I like how this is a really simple technique. I feel like I keep saying that throughout this video, but these really are easy cupcakes to make. As long as you can cut a little slit and then pinch something, you can make these succulents. To put it all together, I'm just going to use a little dab of water, then lay in the medium size, another dab of water, and then put the smallest size in the center. And you can see this gives you a really cool looking succulent that looks pretty realistic. I also made some little flowers out of fondant too. So I'm just going to pop on these fondant decorations now. I'm not 100% sure how flowers grow on cacti and on succulents. I am pretty sure the flowers don't look like this, but I think it looks really cute. It gives it kind of an animated feel, but if you want to make realistic looking flowers, by all means go for it. And that's it. Alright guys, our succulent cupcakes are finished now, and these look super cute. I am very excited to give these to my mom for Mother's Day, and I hope that she's gonna like them. Anyways though, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure you let me know down in the comments below what you guys are gonna do for Mother's Day. Maybe I can get some ideas too, and I'll talk to you guys all very soon. Bye guys! Thank you so much for watching. Click below for more videos, and don't forget to subscribe for more cute recipes. Talk to you soon.